Why do the series in the first place?
You know, there's always a handful of international films that for some reason we either aren't able to squeeze into our programming, or you know they don't have, you know, from new directors or small distribution companies, for whatever reason they're too small to maybe, or the timing's not right to make our regular programming. But they're really, really good films. A lot of them are films that we've kind of discovered through different film festivals, Sundance or something like that, or other international festivals. And so it's just a way to kind of showcase kind of what's going on in the world of international cinema.
How has it changed over the 6 years?
It's kind of grown into, in a lot of ways, I think a lot of our patrons now recognize the series, and really look forward to it. And
You always have like a tour guide for each film. Where do you get those usually?
you know, Paul, who's our booker, usually sets them up, and it's anything from friends, you know, who he knows, or people we contact with contact departments in the university to get people. Sometimes it's individuals who frequent Ragtag a lot, and then we form a relationship and know, like, oh, they have a knowledge in this area.
What do you think having those people does for the audience?
It's nice to kind of, because obviously the focus of the Passport series is on culture, you know, of going on, and the culture of the country, from cinematic culture of that country, just in general, how it's different and compare and contrast. And so it kind of brings that experience off the screen, and it's, you know, it's not just coming to seeing a culture on screen, but then, you know, having a sit-down discussion of like what this really means in the context of not just the world, but our world, and, you know, the world we're living in.
You said that you look for films that might not usually get exposure in a place like Colombia.
Or in general, I mean, they're usually, smaller.
So how do you actually choose them?
You know, at certain times, Paul does the booking, like, so Paul Sturz is our booker, and he decides on the film. Chris Bachman helps him out some. And Paul finds out a lot of films from touring for True False, going to a lot of different film festivals. We'll see a lot of films. And then in the past, we've had people like Lockie and who's a patron of ours, and Jai, who are both not only avid Ragtag tenders and film goers, but also get around a lot and read a lot about film. And so we may travel to New York or St. Louis or Kansas City or the West Coast and see films kind of ahead of the curve here, and we'll come back and say, this one was excellent, you know, I really think this would work well in the series.